Hello, today I'm going to teach you how to make a cup of coffee using the French press. For this you will need a French press, a tablespoon measurement, a teaspoon, a cup of warm tap water, ground coffee, a bottle of purified water, and a teapot. You can use either a stovetop teapot or an electric one. To begin, you're going to boil your water. For this, I have already pre-boiled it, and I'm just letting it cool down because I don't want the hot water to burn my coffee grounds. You're going to take your French press and your ground coffee, and you're going to do 3 tablespoons into your French press. The size that we're using today is a 4-ounce French press. For a 4-ounce French press, you're going to want to use about, I would say, 16 ounces of purified water. So a 16-ounce bottle of purified water is perfect. Let's scoop out 3 level tablespoons. The reason that we use coarse ground coffee over fine ground coffee is for the French press, the netting on the French press, though it's very fine, it's not so fine that finely ground coffee couldn't get through it. So if you use coarse ground coffee, it won't be able to get through the netting on the French press. Once that's done, you're going to shake your French press so that way it levels out on the bottom. A trick I learned years ago when I didn't have a tablespoon measurement, there is a divot in the glass on the bottom of your French press. If you measure out coffee, if you pour it in there and it's even when you shake it, that's 3 tablespoons. Now we're going to pour our purified boiled water over our coffee grounds. We're going to make sure that it's a steady, even pour. You're going to pour it to where it just meets this metal band on the French press. And then you're going to wait 30 seconds. The reason that you're waiting 30 seconds is so that the bloom, which is the chemical reaction that happens between the water and the coffee, and it's the full extraction of all those flavors in your coffee, has a full chance to happen. Like I said, it's about 30 seconds. While this is blooming, we're going to talk about our purified water. Now, you may be wondering why I keep making an emphasis on using purified water. With most coffee makers, you've got a lot of tubing inside the coffee maker, and this really causes the water to taste like plastic, so by the time it hits the coffee, it doesn't matter that it's purified or not. With the French press, it matters. Looks like our bloom is complete. You're going to take the teaspoon and you're going to gently stir your coffee. You're going to notice a lot of bubbling. That is also a part of the bloom, and it is a very crucial part to fully extracting all those delicious flavors out of your coffee. Once that's complete, you're going to put the lid on and you're going to gently press down on the top. Now make sure you do a consistent slow press, otherwise you're going to get coffee everywhere. Now we're going to set this aside for 4 minutes and wait. We're going to allow all the flavors of that coffee to really saturate the water. Now, you may be wondering what I'm talking about. Am I using flavored coffee? No. 90% of the coffee you get in the grocery stores has a little descriptive label. It says something like, oh, hints of dark chocolate or a blueberry notes, and you probably can never taste them. Well, part of that reason is the percolation. As the water goes through all the tubing and the flavor of the plastic gets saturated into the coffee, you're losing a lot of those very subtle hints and those very subtle flavors that coffee has in it. With the French press method of making a cup of coffee, you are going to get all those wonderful flavors. In addition, you're probably going to save yourself about $5 every day on a cup of coffee. In the 4 minutes that it takes for this to percolate, you can go get dressed, do your makeup, get ready for school, and by the time it's done, you're done and you'll have a perfectly made cup of coffee. All right, our timer timer is about to go off. And now we're going to take our perfectly timed and percolated cup of coffee. We're going to pour it into our favorite mug. Now, same thing, consistency, slowness. And there you have a perfectly made cup of French pressed coffee. Enjoy.